G'day Lawnies, get your lawn on. This video is the first mow of 2022 and there's not going to be too much editing in this because I get asked to do this kind of video quite a lot because people want to see how I mow my yard. Let's get your lawn on. Hey, Happy New Year everybody. This is the first Lawnporn video of 2022 and this is the first mow of 2022. It's just going to be a bit of a relaxed video guys, so just strap back, grab a cold one and watch me mow with this magnificent mow master. And as you can see, I'm pretty relaxed there with my thongs. The first thing I'm doing is doing an edge pass. I split this lawn into two sections. One section you'll see once I get to the end of it, and then the other section down the side. So it's a bit hard to explain it. I'll just wait till I get to the end of the section to show you. So what I'm doing is an edge pass here. This line of bricks there, I only just put that down 3 weeks ago, and yeah, that's still to grow in there. And what I'm doing there is lining up for my edge against the wall because I don't want to go crashing into the retaining wall there. So this is part of my first section, so to speak, and I'm about to come to the end of it when I get to there, and this is the way I split up the lawn. So that is the one edge pass. Sometimes I go and do the edge pass of this second bit, but I'm just going to concentrate on this first section here. So the history of this lawn you probably know quite well if you follow the page. If you don't, the last 2.5 months I've been 2 weeks on, 1 week off, 2 weeks away, 1 week at home. So it has been quite difficult. I haven't been following the program exactly, but the last 2 or so months, all I've been doing is history. I've been doing moist, the history. Yeah, I've been doing moist soil wetter and hero, just looking after my soil, making sure that it's retaining the water and everything else, and also the hero is really helping with the microbial activity. And then for my fertilizing, I'm just using 4 seasons. Although when I was back on my last week back, I was about 3 weeks ago thereabouts, I did do a light application, a green light, because I haven't done much foliar fertilizing this season, and used plant growth regulator, which really helped to control the growth. And many thanks to my mate Ryan Gilbert for the last 2 odd months. He's been mowing it twice a week when I've been away. So this is a very late afternoon mow. The last 2 days have been like 40 degrees, so it was just way too hot, and sorry I didn't get any content filmed during that, but you know, I really do need a break and a relax, so that's what I've just done. So yeah, you won't be able to see the lines up too well this time of the day, but you can get sort of an idea of what's happening there. And you can see that the cut the Mow Master is making, I've got this at about 7mm. I probably around here started noticing that the teasing brush was just digging in a little bit. I just didn't really, I should have really adjusted that before I did this mow, but I'm sort of midway through it and I didn't want to say stop and I've got to adjust this, so I just went with it, and it turned out pretty good anyway. But here I'm now doing the main section after doing my trim pass, and just going up and down on my lines. At this time of the day, I am getting a little bit lost in the lines, and that happens because the sun isn't the right spot to sort of like catch your lines. But I'm doing not too bad, and I'm also just following the cut there, which was fairly pronounced and I could see. So as you can see in the shadow there, it's a little bit hard to see your lines. And look, when you're coming to the end here as well, it can get quite awkward. I sort of to the side there to start it off, as you can see, because I've got no room to stand because of the plants, and I'll just go into it, and it does very well there. So when I'm coming to the bit, this pass here, what I am doing a little bit is going against the grain of my edge pass just a little bit, because I'm clipping that in when I'm going along there. I'm sort of going into the edge pass clip, but I just redo the edge again here, and that sort of fixes that up quite nicely. So what are my plans with this lawn? Well, I've got a review of a C24 to do, and I'm going to be doing just a mini reno on this just to sort some levels out. As you can see, that front bit, I've already got most of the catcher full up there. So I am taking quite a lot of grass, even though this was only mowed 3 days ago, or another way of saying it was mowed for last year. So now, just letting you know that I'm also back home now. I don't have to do any more trips in the immediate time, so that's gonna be really quite good. And look, I'm telling you right now, it's just totally necessary for me. I need to be at home. The wife is having a lot of issues with her back, and yeah, I just need to be the good husband and a good father and be back home. And you know, Heidi really needs my support as well. And look, you know, today Tiffany is doing filming for us, and I really appreciate that as well. And she's been just stopping by, staying a few days here and there, and it's good to catch up with her as well. She's just doing her uni work and just plodding away at getting a degree. She isn't too far away from doing that, so that's amazing. So here I go into the mow of the second section after doing the trim pass of that second section. So I didn't narrate that too well. I was just yabbering away. And look, now it is a little bit hard to see the lines at this angle with the sun, especially going into it. So sometimes I get a little bit lost in the lines, and I'm sort of going over bits that I shouldn't be going over, but I don't do too badly here. And look, this lawn on this side, I didn't really do the leveling very properly. I tend to take a lot of time with the front bit, but the side bit down here, I just sort of tend to skip over it a little bit and just go, oh yeah, that'll do. And yeah, it's really pulled my pants down a little bit because I'm getting a little bit of a wave in it, and I can just feel the difference of the levels when I'm walking around on it, and it's quite fluffy in bits and it's quite hard in other bits. So it's really gonna benefit a reno. So this is what is it, Sunday the 2nd, is it 2nd of January, and on the 7th of January thereabouts is when I'm going to be doing a mini reno of this using the C24, just to show that off a bit. And yeah, I really apologise to Alec not getting to that mower sooner. Yeah, being sent away for 2.5 months, I couldn't use it. And look, of course, we've had La Nina, and this lawn wasn't really going that well not too long ago. It's starting to look all right now. And you know, if you're a main follower of this channel, that dry bit that was like to my right there, near the wall, I might just wait for another section till I get back to it. It just needed water. So what's happened with my sprinklers is that the water pressure here is just atrocious. It's just nothing. And even though I've only got 6 sprinklers off of a zone, it's struggling to turn the end sprinkler, which in turn, next to the wall there, just sort of like to the left corner of the picture, it's a bit hard to explain, wasn't getting water at all. So that wasn't any good. Here's a little mistake here. You know, this thing just caught on my throttle there, so I have to, you know, sort of look at this. I'm trying to get around it. Here we go. I get around it, and you may notice the way that I went around as well there. Will tend to sort of like stuff up the line, but I fix that up in the next little pass that I do, which is a double cut, which I'm going to do in a minute. And look at the cut there, it's pretty impressive. I'm pretty happy with it. Now with this mower, I tend not to do a double cut. It just seems to do quite nicely with a single cut, but you know, this lawn is a little bit fluffy, feeling a little bit of a bounce in it, and so I've just decided today to do a double cut. And why not? Double cuts just make it look better. no matter what you do, you can fix up any little mistakes that you have in your lines. And I tend to do little sections of the lawn that I miss with the first cut, especially like around the sprinkler there. Today I'm not going to do a full detail of it because I just don't have time. Tomorrow I'm planning to go to Adelaide to get my sand from Garden Grove. Now do remember that Garden Grove do the Lawnporn top dress, which is a nice sandy mix, no rocks or debris in it. It's also got gypsum to help with drainage, and it's a bit of a clay breaker. And look, it really helps the sand adapt to the native surface that you have. So here I go, and look, on the second pass, the double cut, should I say, that's the words I'm looking for. I tend not to do the trim pass. I just go straight into the pattern of the lines. Now look, you can do the trim pass if you like, but look, I just don't. I'm quite happy. Now, as you can see, if you look at closely at the blades there, when I go through on my next pass, and this is some pretty good filming by Tiffany, very proud of her, she's a good girl. You can still see that I'm still cutting quite a bit. There's still quite a bit there. So yeah, it's just really getting into that very, very nicely now. And it's leaving, as you can see, a beautiful, even, clean cut. And like I said, usually I'm pretty happy with the first cut with this mower. All other mowers that I've used, I've always done a double cut, but for some reason it just seems to, this mower, just one cut seems to get the quality that I want, I suppose. I think that's got a lot to do with the teasing brush and got a lot to do with the 10 blade as well. Superb mower this. It's just such a joy to use. Now the only thing stopping me from doing a barefoot mow, which is an amazing thing to do, by the way. I really enjoy it. Now, actually, I'll just get back to, this is the dry bit that I had. So 2 days ago, that was totally brown. It's now starting to come back. But anyway, getting back to the barefoot mow, the reason I don't do a barefoot mow usually with this is because when I get to areas like here, I'm actually, just jumping up and, I'm standing on bark and everything. It's not very nice. If I had an area where I had places to stand, I would do a barefoot mow because that's just such a cool thing to do. So yeah, this mow is now a double cut. Unfortunately, the lines are a little bit hard to see in the dark with the shadows. Like I said, it's a little bit late in the day, but the whole idea of the double cut is just to neaten it up just that bit more, and it really defines your lines, and it just looks cool. Really, really cool. So if I haven't totally put you to sleep yet and you're enjoying the content here, please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button if you like this style of video, and be sure to leave a comment down below and tell us what you think of this video. Do you like this style of relaxed video where I'm just narrating about what I'm doing? Does that help you out? Let us know in the comments below. But here I am doing now the double cut of the second section, and yeah, it's definitely hard to see. I am getting a little bit lost in the lines here, and I'm just trying to line up, and I'm pretty sure that I'm not sure exactly whether I'm on the lines or not, because I just really can't see the difference in the lines. But it's even worse coming back because the sun's right in my face, but looks like I'm doing okay there. I can just seem to be on that line there, no problems at all. Now, yeah, I'm really looking forward to doing this. I've also got another reno that I'm going to do at my friend Nick's place, and that's a Tiff Tuff that he's let that grow very, very tall, and that'll be some interesting content, I think, for everybody with the Tiff Tuff that just, have the rotary mower and they've let it go a little bit, especially over the holiday periods. Like Nick, he was just away for a little while, and it's really got quite tall. It's about, it's about 6 inches tall. It's crazy. It still looks good, but when he mows it, he's just getting lots of brown thatchy stuff, and I think he's just gone as high as he can on his mower. So yeah, that's going to be quite an involved day, I think. And I've also got some other mowers that I'm going to be doing some content with in the next few weeks. I've also got a robotic mower. I've got a robotic works mower, so I'm really going to enjoy putting that together and getting it out there in the backyard. I really don't have too much of an idea about them. I've not really had one of those, so that is going to be quite interesting. And if you've got one of those robotic mowers, the works mower, be sure to put down a comment below. And let us know of your thoughts and your feelings about those mowers. It could be quite a lifesaver. I was away for 2.5 months as well. It would have been good to have in the backyard. Certainly not a front yard thing, although it's got some theft things, like what I understand is that people won't be able to use it. It doesn't stop people flogging it just to be nasty people. So yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. But yeah, that's my mow, and that's the end of it, So I hope you enjoyed this video, and as you can see, the lawn is coming along quite nicely. Now that I'm back, I can really get stuck into it, and after the mini reno and repair, it's going to be amazing. And that's that.